approach the microphone, put your objection on the record quickly.
The objection is, if Ms. Kim is going to speak, I would like to address what she has to say, because there was an article this past Saturday in the Chronicle specifically about permits and how hard it is to get it, and Ms. Kim had a different position on it, that it was very difficult for business owners to face this appeal process, and that was just in this Saturday's
Are you asking for extra time, Councilor?
Well, no, I'm not asking for extra time. I'm just saying, if Ms. Kim is going to speak, I'd like to address what she speaks and answer what I have to say so that she stays during the whole hearing here. That's what I would like. It's your call.
Could you speak into the microphone, please, Supervisor?
It's the Commissioner's call. Again, I appreciate you even considering letting me speak in advance. And I apologize because I know that many people are here and, everyone has a very busy schedule. I just actually was supposed to be speaking at 5:30 for a Lawyers Committee for Civil Rights event. And so I'm already 15 minutes late. I won't be able to speak if I can't speak ahead of time, but I would like to defer to the commissioners. And of course, I understand the concerns that community folks have about me getting to speak earlier.
Okay, I'm going to allow it, Supervisor Kim, and I'm also going to give the other side a couple of extra minutes, but please go ahead.
Okay, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Again, I apologize for my schedule. This is a very important issue for our office, so I want to make sure that our voice was heard on this. First of all, I just want to thank all the community members that have been working on this issue long before I came into office 2 months ago, and I just want to acknowledge the organizing that they've been doing, the many families, youth, and seniors. This is a very complex issue, as you are most cognizant of. It is something that would affect the quality of life of our neighborhood, and of course for our public safety, particularly for our youth, family, and seniors, which many people often forget make up a large part of our population in the Tenderloin. We also want to thank the Commission for doing this rehearing, which was requested by the community, on the revocation of the permit for the proposed pharmacy at 281 Turk. I want to recognize the Curry Senior Center, the Cross Cultural Family Center, Compass Community Services, Children's Services Center, Wu Yi Children's Services, the Salvation Army Community Center, and the Boys and Girls Club, among others, that are on the same block as this proposed pharmacy site. And also just, something that everyone knows is that there's already a similar pharmacy on Golden Gate and Leavenworth. And the community has really felt the impact of these pharmacies in the Tenderloin. Last year, the Examiner did a story on new rules that allow officers to tack on stiffer penalties for selling hard drugs within 1,000 feet of schools, but admitted that these stiffer penalties do not encompass prescription pills, which is a large issue in the Tenderloin. And according to the police, continues to be a problem because of their popularity amongst dealers. Captain Garrity, who is the captain for the Tenderloin station, also cited that Turk and Leavenworth is one of the top 2 intersections for illegal pill sales in the neighborhood in the same piece. And so to put another pharmacy in Turk Street is just a burden on our neighborhood and our community. I do want to address something that one of the community members had previously mentioned, which is a conversation piece that we're having about community residents being able to appeal processes. We don't want to change the appeal process. Communities should absolutely have a voice in what comes into their neighborhoods and on their block. I think that, but there's a very large difference between a single neighbor making an appeal versus a large community of folks that have been organized around this issue for months. We definitely want all of those voices to be heard. We are interested in the process because we don't want unnecessary burdens for our businesses. That is actually something that our office does care very much about, but we do want to take into balance account many community members and their needs and concerns. So thank you so much again for letting me speak in advance. I very much appreciate it and want to thank the commissioners for hearing this issue.
Thank you.
Thank you. So then we'll